My name is Jordan Wilcox, and after doing this week's study I found a piece of artwork that I really appreciated. It is titled, Lion Capital. It is a column erected by Ashoka, 240–232. The sculpture is made from polished sandstone. It is 84, and as currently sits in the Sarnath Museum, Uttar Pradesh, India. This sculpture is actually a column erected from a Buddhist temple. The short description in our textbook gives a vivid verbal description of what the Columbia represents. It says, one of a series of columns set up during Ashoka's reign. This capital comes from Sarnath, where Buddha preached his first important sermon. The wheel on the base represents the wheel of the law, and the four small animals symbolize the four corners of the earth. The lions crowning the column originally bore a wheel on their backs. Understanding the historical context of the piece, I would like to explain the piece as I see it. When I look at this column, I see four lions perched on a column. They appear to be standing with confidence and power as a lion should stand. Under them appears a design etched in with an old-school wheel, and what appears to be more lions. It is a repeating pattern throughout this section of the column. Finally, there is the base of the column with a V-net pattern going up and down. My first thought was that this style made it look like the foundation of the column was weak. Then once I had a closer examination, I was able to see that it is one continuous line going up and down creating the pattern. That to me actually symbolizes strength and power. That one line moving up and down supports the entire column. The purpose of this piece of work was supposed to connect the earth to the sky. As well, the pillars were a representation on pilgrimage routes encouraging Buddhists to keep on track. What really interested me in the piece was its incredible detail. The detail inside of the chest hair of the lions is intense. Each piece of hair on the chest of the lion is equal, and defines the image, allowing me to describe it as a lion. Once I did some research as well, I really enjoyed the aspect that each symbol inside of the column has a defined meaning. The piece of artwork reminds of a painting. The sheer detail and emphasis on the importance of the lions and the wheels makes this sculpture easily related to a painting. One thing I found amazing was that each column is designed from one giant piece of stone. I cannot help but think of messing up the piece and having to restart. How detrimental would that be if you were so close to being done and you accidentally knock off the nose of the lion or something? Finally, what makes this piece so important was the aspect the columns were designed to be in the temples. Unlike Christianity, Buddhists designed their temples not as a house of worship, but as a place where gods dwell. So each sculpture was meant to pay respect to their gods.